And I want to commend this motion to the House. And the Minister and indeed the Government are all over the place when it comes to student fees. The Minister across the floor from me here went on national broadcaster and scared the bejesus out of every student, every parent across the state when he told them in the middle of a cost of living crisis that student fees were going to go up. Every parent that listened to that bolt out of the blue. And if you had 2 children or 3 children at college, that was an extra €2,000 or €3,000 that you needed to find on that Sunday morning because of this announcement. And since then, we have government all over the place. Government trying to contradict each other, government trying to play this down, government trying to talk about envelopes and estimates. We had the Taoiseach talking about windows and all the rest. The reality is parents out there want to know and they want clarity. And every single day of the Dáil last week and this week, we put the same question to the government. Will the fees be 2,000 or 3,000 next year? Not one minister was able to answer that question. Why? Because they all know the decision that the minister announced is the one that holds. September will see fees of €3,000. And not since Rory Quinn broke that promise that he made in that election in 2011 have students been so betrayed by a Minister for Education, indeed a higher education in this instance. And he's absolutely blind to the suffering that is going on right across the board. People are really struggling with rents going up, with prices going up, and now this government wants fees to go up. Well, we say that people have had enough, and that's why we, along with the students of Ireland, along with other parties in opposition, will fight this government tooth and nail, because it's simple. Education is a right. It shouldn't be a privilege. And maybe from government buildings or from the ivory towers that you live in, that you think it'll be okay, that parents will be able to find an extra 1,000, maybe an extra 2,000 or 3,000, or talk to your Minister for Housing. What did he do? He unshackled the landlords against these students. The same students that come next September will have no protection whatsoever, and landlords will be allowed to jack up rents as high as they want. This is a full-on assault by this government on the students of Ireland, and we in Sinn Féin will not stand for it. That's why we have this motion down, and I plead on every single TD to have the backs of students, just like Sinn Féin has, have the backs of their parents, just like we in this party have, and do the right thing. Make sure that student fees are not increased this September. Indeed, what we need to do, as Sinn Féin showed, is that we need to abolish them. Now, the Minister will say, oh, well, the resources are scant. €160 million they gave as a tax break to landlords last year. 160 million, more than it would cost to reduce student fees. 180 they give million euro a tax break to the banks that made €4 billion in profit, more than what it would need to reduce student fees. I know where my priorities, I know where the priorities of Sinn Féin are, and unfortunately we have a government who are always on the side, not of students or those who find it difficult, but of the elite, of the landlords, of the bankers and all the rest. We're going to fight you tooth and nail in this, do the right thing, scrap student fees, and as a first step this September, make sure they are not going up, they should be coming down.